Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope you are having an amazing day so far today. My name is Karen Lanoux from AttractMoreNow.com, and I'm really glad that you're here with me. And just if you don't know who I am, what I do is I help people get to the top of their field, whether they are business owners or they're executives, managers, top salespeople. And I do that so they can live the life that they really truly want. And so today, we're going to talk about how do I stay positive? This is a question I get all the time from people, because there's all kinds of influences, right? I mean, just in the world today, right now, there are so many things that are going on, and there's lots of fear mongering going on as well. And so it's kind of hard sometimes to keep our energy and keep our focus and stay positive, right? And as we know, if we want to attract more great things into our life and our business, we need to kind of stay on that positive band, right? So I'll give a couple of examples about what I recommend for people, and just a couple of stories to share with you. So years ago, I started working with somebody, and one of the things the reasons that this person started to work with me is because they were in a partnership, in a business partnership, and this person was worried that their partner was going to kind of bring them down because they had kind of a negative bent. Things were always, difficult or hard. And so what we did is we started to work on some things. And one of the tools that I gave was I called it the 10 things list. And so the 10 things list was really focusing on, every day, writing down what are the great things that have happened today? What are the 10 things that I really enjoyed today that I can appreciate that went on? Also, along with that, because sometimes as we're kind of slogging along through life and business, it feels like, the day goes by and we don't get anything done. And so the other thing is, so there was kind of two 10 things list. And so the other 10 things list was about starting to acknowledge all the things that they did that day. So again, just writing down. Okay, yeah, I did this, I did that, I did this. I accomplished this. I made that phone call. I took this person for lunch. All those things, that really start to make up a life. Here's the thing: when we acknowledge the actual actions that we're taking, we get to feel a little bit more positive about things, right? And when we can start acknowledging again just the positive things that are going on in our life, in our work, because if you're working, you're working, your day is being filled with your work, right? So whether again you're a business owner or you're working for a company, your days are full of other of just stuff. For that's the technical term. And so again, we want to kind of search out and access those things that are positive to us, or the things that have worked well for us in that day. So what has happened for this particular person is that their business now, since that was probably 2009, I believe, somewhere around that, their business has now increased 900%. So listen to that. So 900%. So yes, it's been a while. It's been 6.5, 7 years now, let's say. But that is an amazing increase, right? I mean, that really is an amazing increase. Oh, here's the other thing. That partnership that person was in, they left it. So within a couple of months, they realized, I'm actually not going to. I'm going to always be fighting this negativity, and so I'm going to move out of it. And then from there, that person's business just shot through the roof, and hasn't stopped and has not looked back. So here's the thing: these kinds of things can happen for you as well. Now that's somebody who's in business, who's a business owner. For those of us who work for people, and we're kind of in that space where our we can't necessarily choose our co-workers, right? So how do you maintain that? How do you stay positive in that kind of situation? Again, another person that have worked with, he has, he's been in a number of situations where it's not been positive, right? Really, some extreme circumstances where he's been working, his boss or the owner of the business is, been a drug addict, right? Or has just been a very, they've kind of taken their ideas and taken them on as, taken his ideas and taken them on as his own, as their own. So, yet, one of the things this particular person does that I work with, he continues to stay really positive. He maintains his own energy. And sometimes the way to do that is doing what, part of the QC2 method, which is the method that I teach when I'm working with people, is to have the QC2 method is there's 4 tools in it. And so we'll just talk about the one that he uses on a regular basis, which is quest formations. And a quest formation is an affirmation in the form of a question. And what happens is, what you're really doing is you're setting your energy, you're setting your GPS, you're setting your end goal. And when you're setting your end goal about what you want to be creating, why wouldn't you be positive, right? Now, it doesn't mean that you're positive all the time, because stuff happens, and you go through your daily work life, and you might have customers or clients that are not very positive, or you might not get all the deals that you want. Or again, you're working with coworkers or bosses that are hard to be around, right? So in doing a quest formation, again, you're just setting your own energy. You're setting your goal. You're setting your end result that you're looking towards. And so quest formation, and this is the setup for it. There's 2 parts. So it could be something like, why was it so easy to be so successful in my current position? And how great is it that I'm so successful in this current position? So again, there's 2 parts to it. So the why. So why was it so easy? And how great is it? That's the second part. How great is it that it was so easy? And that's just one example of a quest formation. But the reason for doing this, again, is you're setting your GPS. You're saying to yourself, you're setting that in your subconscious mind. You're putting out to the universe that, hey, this is the direction I'm going, and this is what I want to achieve. And so let's just, stay on track here, right? And so when you do the quest formation, there's kind of a couple of things that happen. One is that you are setting your subconscious mind, you're setting it up to find the circumstances of why that actually happened. Why am I so successful? And so it starts kind of the way our mind works. It starts scanning the environment, looking for those opportunities for you to be really successful. And then the second part of, well, how great is it that I'm so successful? What you're doing then is you're setting your state. And if you've ever watched anything by Tony Robbins, he's all about state, right? About setting up your state, about your state for success, right? Your emotional and your mental and your physical state. And that's really what the second part of the quest formation is how great is it that I am so successful? Because if you can really feel that, you can't not be positive. You can't stay in that. You can't stay in a negative state, right? So that's just a few things that I would suggest in terms of how to stay positive. As I work with my clients, here's the thing is I have access to probably over 70 tools, and that as we're working together, I can pick and choose as to what is, what's the best thing that's going to work for them in this moment. But certainly the QC2 method always is there, always works, and is always something that you can choose from in the moment to shift and to feel more positive and to actually be more innovative and create more opportunities. And in business, opportunities is what puts the cash in the pocket. So again, if you have any questions, please just, if you're on Facebook here, just post them below. And if you're listening to this later, please just connect with me. Come over to my Facebook page. It's Attract More Now. And here I'm going to be doing these Facebook Lives. I'm doing them Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays right now at 9 a.m. Pacific. And if you like this video, please just, if you're on Facebook, please just like this video. But if you also are ready, you're just like, okay, I'm ready to move forward, and I need some assistance with this. Please just let's have a chat. And so just go to talkwithmeaboutthis.com, and there you'll find my scheduler, and just schedule up a time that we can chat. And I just really look forward to that opportunity. So again, here's kind of a wrap up of what I've talked about today in terms of how to stay positive. So the 10 things, the two 10 things. So the one is, writing down all the positive things that happened today, and then two, acknowledging all the things that you actually accomplished. Okay, so there's two kind of 20, so it's 20 things, right? But two separate 10 things list. I know, and that's such a very specific name, 10 things. And then the other thing is doing quest formations, and the quest formation is set up in two ways, where you say, you start your quest formation is, why did this happen? Why was this, why, in this case, in our instance today, is why am I so successful in my position? And then how great is it that I am so successful in my position? And so, and again, you can apply this to anything in any way. So I hope that's been helpful. And if you have any questions, again, if you're on Facebook, just post them down below, and I'll be answering them. All right, take care. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and go out and do your magic. Bye-bye.